At defense, number 25, Juan Celis. At defense, number 3, Alex Santo. At defense, number 4, Mateo Tello. At forward, number 7, Jake Hawker. At midfield, number 8, Sam Kumis. At midfield, number 10, Victor Goncalves. At defense, number 11, Joshua Berti. At forward, number 19, Andrei Sekrovic. At midfield, number 21, Fernando Toledo. And at defense, number 23, Pero Dizakic. The Tigers are coached by assistant coach Rui Boss, and in his 9th year, head coach Roberto Dos Santos. And now would everyone please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Play ball. See out of it. Game starts. Johnny on the job with the clock.
Yep.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Sounds good.
How we doing, man? You want it?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, it's very good here.
Yeah, it's a very combination.
Okay, right here there's chairs. How much is it? $2?
$2.
I have to learn Zolla.
Now they have this new rule that the last 5
What?
minutes stop on substitute.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Because they don't stop. So for the last 5 minutes, instead of wasting time, this year came up with a rule, which I actually thought.
Then.
Just one. That's so different from grass. Yeah. Number 3.
Whoa. There. Gotta get back in the groove of doing this. Oh, come on. There was somebody there. They're really bad team. We should Get it!
Hey,
Oh,
10 off.
sir!
Yes.
I'm still good, right?
Bro, Pearl, 22, he's good, bro.
Who?
22? I think he's like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The hardest part's books with the clock. Like I know that's tough because you gotta make sure that you're watching in too at the same time. That's
You're no different. Back to work.
yeah, I mean yes, but he really just wants shots and shots on goal, corners, and keepers. That's his big thing.
That was the first 38,
38, 43. So crap. I was forgetting to get minus it. Seconds. Get him shot by another 9.
I think it was 45.
Yeah, we had two. I guess some Nancy would like me to try to mark it down.
Good.
halfway up.
Yeah. Yeah, the highest they can get there. Famous. National access. R3 or the I actually made this myself off of one I found off of junior college website. That's their official. It's like ordering this stuff. Before you used to order those things, and then you just use names, and yeah, they would get mad. So I was like, really? That does take some of this dirt from over here that they just dumped all out of that trench over there. Stab. Get it out. Come on,
Right, good.
Where did he go?
What?
Where did he go?
Yeah.
He left? Where?
I think you feel cool.
Wow.
also went to Germany. My brother was he was from and Paris. We went to Fiumicino, or sorry, no, Genoa, Italy, and Fiumicino, which is right on the coast, right outside of Rome. And found a penthouse. We did Airbnb, rented a penthouse around the coast. See that roof terrace on top of the wall, decked out. And, went to Rome, Venice, Prague, and my favorite was probably Italy. They're just so chill. You can get so much for your money. Cost like
Woo! You guys getting cold?
No, it's alright.
If you're cold, hit that button right there, will shut it off.
Okay.
$7. Wine for $1. We were in Prague. I had a 33-ounce beer for $1.33. And we're talking like craft beer, like small town brewery in Prague. It was awesome. So awesome. Are you? Is he doing all inclusive or?
No,
You're fine.
we're flying down there. We're staying in a hotel. We don't do the all-inclusive thing. I don't eat $100. Drink $100.
I'll tell you this. I found a website. You did.
Yeah. He did it real well. He did it down there.
You need a card?
Yeah.
For us?
Yeah. He took it off.
Okay.
It was
I'm not the conference card collector.
Took 21 out.
Yeah.
You said 21 was one on that?
Yeah.
Started from all that. 21, and that was in the 20th minute, so.
Where's this at?
Yeah.
$2 for a 6-pack.
Yep. Yes, we'll go. We get 3 tacos for $1. $2 to eat. $2 for 6 beers.
We do this all inclusive, but website's called cheapcaribbean.com.
Yep.
And,
We definitely.
but we did, it was five nights, 6 days, all inclusive, with our flight out of Kansas City. Kansas City's $400 cheaper on average than Wichita. And it was $780 a person.
Yeah, it's cheap. If you want good flights, then you're gonna be airline.
Tequila.
Our first flight out of Dallas at 7 in the morning. I'm just gonna stock up and get the bottles. So I'm gonna stock up on the bottles. Fly to Mexico City. So we'll get on that bus.
Is it Jenny that's in there? Yeah, Jenny.
So then we'll get on a plane from Mexico City. We can't even at lunchtime. Stock up.
both sides.
He was waiting to see if they got the ball or not. Yes!
That was scary.
He is playing good tonight. Good. You know what I told him? I told him, I said, because it's missing. And so, I told him, you know, just what? I said, and I told him, I said, you know, I'm just like you in the standpoint of what your job is. I said, I used to have to kick field goals, and I'm the only person that can touch that ball to get it to go through the field goal. You're the same thing. You're the last person that can touch that ball. You're the only one. I said, it's a head game for you. Get it out of your head. If you have something that goes wrong, just let it go. He's like, I just gotta open my mind. I gotta open my mind. I said, just, you don't have to play, just play. Don't think about it. Don't overthink about it. Just play. He's doing really well actually right now. This is the best I've seen him play right now. So I'm happy.
Scrimmages on the air.
Dude. Newman and James Wilson. I want James Wilson on Tuesday. Yeah.
My dad and I, one of the nephews, he was 4, 5 at the time, walking down the beach. Kept going to the top of the beach.
That's
Yours never the dude, sir.
Of course.
Of course.
He says, oh, my dad, Papa, Papa, why does she have a Papa now?
There's actually places in Europe that we went to that they just have parks that are new parks. You go there for lunch for like a sandwich, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, we probably shouldn't be here.
That's what I thought.
Long way to fly here from school to
Yes, I would say that. But at the same time, like I told him, and I don't think he understood me at first. He was like, "Why would you say that?" But I said, it's good that it happens now. I mean, like, why? I was like, imagine if you guys go 8-0 and stop it. Well, he went like this to look at his watch, and he put his hand over it, and so I thought he was like, this is terrible.
Big sickness was our sport neighbors. I think about his life.
It's hard, yeah, it's hard to see any of his motions.
You need some actual percent. Oh, they complain so much.
Well, it's hard. I mean, it's really hard for you to see all that here.
Some of that numbers on the jerseys are in there possible.
Ours are black on white, you can't read it across the view.
Yeah.
That was really
And you get a glare too, especially with the lights on, it's kind of weird.
So, did we confirm that when it runs down, they weren't actually sampled sometime?
It should.
Because it didn't show anything, time to get it here, except that they did.
It should, okay, we should see, if we don't see it within a second of them like relaxing, then I will push the horn.
And it does, it is delayed. It'll go off for a second in here before it triggers.
Okay.
I'll remind me all of this one.
Ooh, that's the best deal.
I heard from the second, like when I was actually pushing on it.
Yeah.
But I could hear it when it went off automatically.
No thanks.
And then go there. Oh. Oh, no, for number 3, finally got, you got the card.
Did he?
Yeah.
I figured he would. It was better from the very beginning.
He's running his mouth. Number 3.
Yell at them up here.
Oh, yeah. Well, just, you can tell by his demeanor, he just goes like this and starts telling what's wrong. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but you can just tell by the demeanor, something going on down there. Okay, that's a card and.
Crazy thing about soccer. So it says 11:15, you say 11:15.
That's how I do it.
Yeah. What soccer coaches say that thing? How can you make this more complicated than it is?
Yeah.
They can do math.
I wish they just counted up to 45, make it easier.
That's how you do it.
Really?
Yeah, they just count up to 45. I don't see why they don't do it.
Can't do that here.
Like when you're doing this in the second half, it's been 45 remaining.
Well, yeah, you go to 45
And let's
plus
subtract and add.
plus 16.
Subtract 45, add 45.
Another zero. 17.
What?
Oh, man.
There he goes.
17 and the 35th. And I'm assuming that was verbal as well. The ball's kicked. Oof. There's Jimmy.
In basketball, we call that an air ball. If they get food.
It's like that, my dad's
Are they booting it? You tell them to make sure they keep their head down? Keep your head down.
Oh, yeah. Got all kinds of fun tricks to teach you how to keep your head down. They still don't learn.
Well, they were talking about like using your body and thought, okay, you know how my dad taught us? This is old school, like old school. You used to do the basketball court. So like if you're running up on somebody like this, you know how you go out and you break down, you put one hand up and you know, you're ready, right? You're down in that position when you're running out. So he used to take us to the basketball court and we did that. And then you go and you test it out on the field to kind of get used to the ground and kind of the difference between the court and the grass. And then, so you used to do boxing out too, boxing out drills. So he would shoot it up against the backboard and you'd box them out. Because you learn those things. The other thing is, like for slide tackle, a true good slide tackler actually slide tackles like a baseball person slides into a base. With the foot tucked underneath. Good, Bryce!
So they have to score now.
No, but a handball for sure. Okay, so Bryce, and he will save for sure. Shots on goal.
So they get a little wall?
See,
It's not a penalty kick?
No, no, because he didn't call hand. I don't think he saw it. To be honest, there was 3 guys around it. It's kind of- we can see it up here for sure.
right.
I don't think he was in a good view of it though.
Yeah, there's people in his way.
Bryce. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. He just does that. Little things like that.
How long's that time?
10 minutes.
Good.
I guess I didn't ask, but regulation, I think, you look up in your book? I think it's regulations 10. Get it out of there, Alec. Get it out. Good.
You guys left, you went to, so, you went to Europe too?
Yeah.
We got back from New York,
Well, May, yeah. Late May, early June.
okay, so we left about the same time then.
Did you? We left like the 25th until June 15th.
Okay, yeah, we left, I flew out the 23rd. We came back the 1st.
Yeah, love this view.
I always liked going to New York. It's nice for us to go to free place to stay,
Yeah.
so
Timeshare or somebody else live there?
my uncle lives there.
No, that's cool.
We stay at his place. His work schedule's so crazy, I never see him.
Just like having your own place, literally.
Yep.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Typically they'll go stay with somebody else even. That'd be-
So moving down there, if, get the phone with you,
Yep.
I'll ask the coaches, like, we want 10. We can agree to go shorter.
Yeah, I would say 10 or 15. Yeah.
Just plan on putting 10 up.
Okay.
And I'll text you if
That's
they
me,
decide
what
no.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun.
That's there. If I could, seriously, if I could make a living traveling, I'll do it traveling. It's awesome. I've been to, well, I can add 2 new countries for, this one's 17. Oh, I do stuff like that.
Yeah. Tell you what we can do.
There's nobody here at all. Even there's nobody who lives there.
Nobody knows. Are they retired? Hey, I'll go.
You could definitely make some money off of it.
Problem is figuring out how to get set up to do it.
I bet you just have to contact the companies or some of the companies and you probably have to pay whatever a monthly or yearly fee to pay, and then you get this login info and you get special prices, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'd have to research it a bit, but
We should do that for a part-time job.
tell me about it. I definitely need something for sure during the summer. Because we don't, we can't, it's not at all.
You plan your trips all the school year for summer. And you take your trips. And you go with your groups.
Yeah, that's true.
You just make it so that they pay for yours.
There you go.
So most of them do.
That's true. That's so true. We're actually thinking about going to Bolivia. Dad's family before me runs out there.
Yeah.
Runs out in May 2017.
Kind of. You said you have it there.
It's okay. So really, what happened is the president of Bolivia. He's a communist person, and he does not like the United States, and so he decided that if they're going to charge his people to come into the United States and not guarantee that they're going to get in, he he's gonna charge them, or we're gonna charge US, but we're gonna let him get in regardless. So it's $125 a year, 5-year lease to come in. It's not bad. Most of
You
the,
got family down there.
yeah. So my dad's from there, all my dad's family all lives there except for, you know, a couple of uncles and nephews and stuff that moved to the United States, so. We are tied, so there's no winning team, so I'm not gonna stop the clock. So, yeah.
I started working with them, they do a lot of advertising down in Central America.
Oh, really? See, that's what me and my dad, we did medical missions, and then we also, so I worked the farm, so my dad was the doctor, obviously. And then a couple of years we did medical and build a house, had
Yeah.
missions there, so we did that a while. That was mainly Peru and Bolivia, and then we went to Colombia 1 year.
The big one that they do is in Honduras.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good place.
They built 54 houses in the last 5 years.
Close my eyes, really. How many?
54,
Holy cow. And you said 5 years?
5 years. Yeah. They employ local carpenters, they employ all the local people. And they build them wells and they provide solar panels.
Wow.
So they ain't got electric, they got potable water. So,
That's not bad.
yeah.
Not at all.
We're going to Croatia next summer. 17 years old bill. Something.
Who's going, your parents? Or just other?
Just anybody that wants to go.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like $650 plus airfare.
Does it include the food while you're there, or you have to pay for that? Yeah.
It's your lodging and food and everything's paid for while you're there. And it's 8 days. Sometimes, but you get to travel a little bit with this little summer. Yeah.
Ours were 10 to 14 days. On what we did. The ones that we actually build something was 14 usually.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. We ended up stopped doing it after I started going to college. I did 1 year when I was in college after like summer, and then I just got so crazy busy. It was really hard for me to keep doing it.
Yeah. It's a fun company to work for.
How much time?
Should just have to push one and it should change the. Alright.
Minutes it is.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a company, they don't pay taxes in the company.
Really?
Yep.
Non-profit?
It is for profit. It's
Are they?
actually on the Fortune 500. It's number 313 on the Fortune 500, but they don't pay taxes.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, everything that they should pay off the Sam, you know, they're actually going to give it back. $200 million a year.
Goodness.
50 little over 55 of that last year was Habitat for Humanity.
Goodness.
So hopefully you'll be seeing more of us around. We'll do, they have what they call action news. So like, I think the college would love it if I could get people to let me talk to you guys.
Yeah.
But if you guys are gonna do a fundraiser, somebody's gonna do a fundraiser,
Mm-hmm.
or do an educational event of some kind, or do a project, they'll give you $250 for each member. To become a member when you join.
Okay.
They do life insurance, disability, investments, full spectrum, just like it.
Yeah.
But they'll give you $250 a year, twice. So you get $500 a year per person. So any of those groups that do fundraisers,
Yeah.
get $250 to buy all your materials, or pay for advertisement, whatever.
That may be smart for some of the club and organizations because they don't have budgets anymore.
It's just a budget crunch. But the president can get a raise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that one's a rough one for us. I think that's pretty rough for a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people have time, hard effort, working. And a lot of getting really good at all the work.
Yeah. And who's it hurt? The kids. That's the problem.
The biggest thing is this.
Right. That's too bad.
And we had good low participation. So far.
Yeah.
Not very that much people.
Right, have more of your soccer, the varsity football team in the state.
For real?
Yeah,
That's not very that bad.
yeah. 8th grade team has 14 or 15. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of one of those things where I really want to try out for this team when I know in reality that
I don't have the right last name.
I don't have a last name, I don't,
They won't say for
you know, me and my wife were actually talking, you know, if it was okay, that I would use it, but we got it. Like, it's old enough, we're going to do it in between here and there and move far enough where they can use those skills to be good or something, because you know, don't get me wrong, we've saved really well, you know, quite a bit, you know, savings account, like we both lost our jobs right now. Right, what that does not happen, but we could easily live for that 2 years, 18 months to 2 years, on our savings. So, I mean, but by the time I have a kid, you know, we're adopted right now. You know, yeah. So, yeah, we're excited, so. You smelling this? It's 18 years from now, we're probably gonna be asking.
Yeah.
And you know, the states and the federal government are gonna keep giving more and more money for federal out there for scholarships.
Yeah.
So,
You
yeah.
have a 529 plan?
Yep. I actually have one set up through my parents. I use my parents' guy right now because they
Right.
until my parents say, okay, you gotta get off. I know it sounds bad,
No.
but my dad, he pays already because he has so much money invested.
Right.
And so he's like, Mike, for me to have you on there, it's actually like, you know, whatever. It's minuscule in comparison to what he,
Right.
you know, has invested. So he's like, it's not like you're costing me an arm and a leg. And so I'm currently with his guy, so I just do that through him. And that way, but when he's, you know, 5 years from now or whatever,
Right.
you know, he might tell me, all right, Mike, you gotta pay up on
Now's your
now.
time.
Now's your time.
I understand that.
I'll definitely.
You have to ask them about Is this guy in Missouri or Kansas? You have to ask him about that because some of those plans, you can lock in today's tuition rates. Almost 5.5.
Really?
Some of them.
Some of them. He's with a guy out of Somalia.
Okay.
I think. Not Edward Jones.
Randy James.
No.
Glenn Reed.
Is it Ing?
ING. Yeah.
ING maybe? I think he's with ING. He might
Yeah,
be-
they do a lot of 529 plans.
he might be- I
It
think
might be
he's with
Voya
ING.
now.
Huh?
Voya. ING now Voya.
That might be.
VOYA.
But he's billing for, he did walk out on the read, and there was this big scandal with this guy was stealing money and something like that. Like, all the doctors were walked on the read. Everybody, like all my dad's friends, there was millions.
Yeah.
And Jacqueline, just screwed them all over and took millions of dollars, and then everybody spread out everywhere else. And
Right.
this guy that he went with was somebody that another person recommended and said he's been doing it for so many years. I guarantee he probably retired about like 10 years. I'm still like, if not, he's getting pretty darn close. Yeah, I have a Roth IRA and I have a 401k, and I have Gabe Free Fund, which is not accounted for Gabe Free at all.
No, I wouldn't think.
Not one bit. But yeah, our office is doing good. I've had that since I was 15. My parents, what they did was with us is they matched whatever we put in. So if I put 1,500, they put 1,500 in. So it was up to, I think when I was a kid, like 3,000 you put in, or up to 5,000 or something like that. And so now I do, just because we have so much stuff, and we're trying to build our savings like up. Just because I'd rather have a huge savings that I control, and I know that if I have an emergency of some sort, I'm good.
Right.
So I put like 200 a month in my Roth. And then, so that's not too horrible, but I'd like to put more. But I do that every month.
Tax deferred growth.
Yeah.
Can do that.
Well, I think, no, I don't think, last time I looked, it was probably one of the best return on, out there as of what you got back.
Right.
Was the Roth IRAs were making the most return, so
Yeah.
I just put a lot into that instead of 401k or any of that stuff that way.
The other thing you could look at is a money market account.
We have,
What earn more than your savings.
yeah, that's what we, that's our savings. Our savings account's money market. I say savings, but yeah.
Okay.
We have a money market.
It's at least liquid.
Yeah. So we earn,
Right. 2.5%,
I think it's 3% is what we have, because we have a certain amount in there, and so we guys do. I think it's over, if you have over 10, you make 3%, and then anything below 10 is like 2 or
Right.
1.5 or something like that, so. We do, we have all of our stuff through Sunflower. Just because I've had it for a long time.
Right. That's where I bought my first car from.
Sunflower?
Yep.
The family sold off last year, the year before, to a company out of, oh gosh, not Boulder, down south of Denver.
Golden. So,
Where the Rivera is, the Royal Gorges.
oh, Canyon City.
Yeah, down in that area, there's a bank that. So, yeah, they bought them out. Nothing really changed except for the employees.
Right.
Like, we used to know the president of the bank, he left, and then Northeast to Wichita, and then I will be there the day you sign papers. So she drove from Salina to Wichita. So it was, yeah, I was pretty stoked, and she was really nice. She actually helped my parents with their loan before they moved because they still had their house and they hadn't sold everything. They're buying their land piece by piece.
Yeah.
And then when they sold their house, they're gonna take that money and just pay all of it off.
Okay.
And so she helped them like refinance and do that so they could add the land to their current area to just add more money payment. So she ended up leaving and my parents like, well, I guess we're gonna, so they ended up closing the bank and now we go on to the local bank, and my dad said the president, when I walk in there, he gets up out of that chair every time. And I was like, well, Dad, you probably have more money than a lot of people in that area have in that bank. And he's like, you know, I didn't think about that. It's like, well, I mean, he's like, well, that's probably true. I said, well, if you're dealing with the president every time you go in there, that's a good thing. That means they're paying attention to you.
Right.
That means that money's not going anywhere and nobody's gonna mess with it.
So they're looking out for you.
Oh gosh. But
That's right. The one thing I'm having fun with is we do basically just tax strategy. You see how much money I can get back from you guys, how much you can get to your kids' tax money. So they don't get closed on the taxes.
yeah, that's what I'm worried about. This happens.
You need to have a conversation with this guy up there and say, I need to start looking at how I can get this to my kids' tax money.
Well, he said, like my,
Another young person. Little guy.
I can't see the number. 12?
You sat down now.
Can you ask that? What the number is? I'll just put yellow, convertible.
There's 12 or 18. That's 18.
I'll just let him tell me. I'll just put the time it was 42, so 3, so 48 minutes. 48, number 18, just got it.
I thought it was 18 this time.
You might need some more yellow card space here. Don't know who the first one was, so I just have to, at the end of the game, I have to read it and then back to him and ask something. Start the time. Until we get it. Oh!
That was going to be an interesting goal.
That would have been really cool. It was Mateus.
Thing you start having.
Well, and we've had a conversation about it. He told us, he's like, don't expect him, his idea for us is the land, the oil, and the house.
Yeah.
So don't expect me to do much money. And we're gonna use that for time. That's cool. And so he said, but what we will do is this property. And that alone, 20 years from now, is gonna be crazy. Let's look at it. 1, 2 thousand.
I got into this business a few years too late. And other ranchers Yeah. Yeah, they were interested in one by 8%, one by square foot. I said, okay, name the price, essentially. What's your price per square foot? Yeah.
100, 110, 300.
And it was like 400 acres that he sold them. He sold them a ton more than what they built.
My parents have 170 acres, but they were lucky because this guy, he was in oil that he did, he just worked on oil pumps and stuff. It's all, but, that's all I did was, oil pumps and oil pumps. So he was retiring one, so I just want my money I paid for it. And my parents were like, really? Yeah, I just want my money. And that was what the house was sitting on. He's like, I just want the value of what the house is worth when I bought it. He's like, I just want my money back. I don't need anything now because I'm retiring. This is just gonna be my, play money. And so the house was worth 110 or something like that. And then they bought it for $1,800. Right now it's almost 50. Right now, there's somebody that's literally across the section from them. They're selling 40 acres for $4,000 or $4,000 an acre. Sorry. So they've. Yeah. So my dad said he's had it appraised and kind of looked at by a professional, like, is able to kind of roughly estimate what it would be worth 15 years from now. He said, probably looking close to 10. If you sold everything,
Right.
everything together, sold everything together, and kept the house up. Now he's got 400, 450, something like that. So, yeah. Ah! Shit. It's Lacho, so it's after the mother. What do we got now?
25.
Yeah, 3. I'm gonna give him number 3. Definitely a shot and go on that one. I'm gonna get Bryce a good save on that one. I'm gonna get that foul. That was a lot to write down in a book.
For no more than what it was.
Yeah. Gosh, 135.
Nice thing is, there's ways to set it up for trust. Set it up for trust. And trust has to pay lower income, or lower state tax. for that reason.
Huh.
So it's set up as a separate entity,
That's true.
and then take that money and put it into all different kinds of stuff. Whether it be annuities or life insurance contracts. Spending money that would be tax-free.
It's pretty genius, actually.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Any way I can keep people paying on this thing.
Actually, I was playing, even when I was a kid, I was playing video, so I get this most money taken out.
Yeah, I still do that.
Just 'cause, and that's, yeah, I still do it too, it's just,
I still Like a single, or like married with a full single, right?
Yeah. Married 5-0, whatever. We, between the two of us, we just barely usually make $10 or something. And I'm fine with that because I'm keeping, at least that means I'm just mellowing out, not
Right.
That means they're not keeping more than they're supposed to keep, and I'm not. I'm able to use whatever during the year too, I guess, per se.
Right.
So.
So you said you're in the process of it, I mean?
Yep. We're doing local actually. We're doing family on service here now.
Okay.
Through Temple. We got everything pretty much except for. Yeah, he's really touchy.
Yeah. We're looking at eventually about 1 or 2 years stopping.
I'm adopted, so we only have a year to adopt.
Yeah.
We don't have, it's not like you get pregnant or anything like that. We move and adopt, and we just feel like that's adopting versus is actually what's been called to us.
Right.
And so we're excited. If you adopt, I would definitely it takes longer.
Right.
So if you're not in a rush or anything, he takes anywhere from 18 months to 2 years.
Yeah.
But he goes off the green. So, like I was looking at Catholic Charities, and you have to give them $15,000 up front. No! And, by the dude that owns it. But, so he does 10%, his fee, so their fee, Catholic Charities is, you do 15 up front, 10 of that is your adoption, or the fee, the placement fee. And then you're looking at lawyer fees, all sorts of stuff. So here in town, he does 10%, so if you make 75,000, your 10% is 500, that's what you pay. And then they do local people, so the most expensive thing that we paid for already is a house inspection or a home inspection.
Yeah.
And that was 500.
It's not bad.
No. And then we had to get fingerprinted. It was that was $45 versus a week. And then we had to get $10 a piece for background check on child neglect. And then we have to do a $200 psych readouts. Basically, it's Thomas case study on you, and it's just he asks you questions. It's not. He's like, it's just more legality than anything.
Yeah.
And then it's $50 to be put on their list.
Right.
And but if you look at other agencies, it's ridiculous. We looked at it at 25, on average 25 to 30,000.
Yeah.
After this is all said and done, we talked to one of the people who just actually adopted their own. I was expecting 700 for the lawyer. Yeah, Catholic Charities lawyers are 3,000.
What attorney did it go through here? Kevin Munson?
Well, he's in a house. His lawyer friend's like on a house over off of A or B Street, I think. Kind of down Fuente. No, not Fuentes, that's the construction guy. Oh my gosh, my wife knows him. And his wife wife is the piano player at the Catholic church here in town. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But
Spanish last name.
yeah, but theirs was pretty straightforward, so I'm still okay. There's the baby who's put on there that within 4 days, so I just cutting your eyes out.
What do you think about foster without?
I'm not discouraging you at all. It's just, it's tough. It really is. And the only reason I say that is because my dad, being, pediatrician and stuff, that was one of his services that he gave back to the state was that he did free services for foster care. And I'm not saying all of them, because there are some, I actually read a story just recently about a kid that just got out. But it's just, it's tough. Emotionally too, because sometimes, yeah. Yeah, but we thought about it too. We were like, oh, yeah, and then we started looking at it and we just started thinking about it. But the good thing is even if you go through that and you think, well, it's not for us, and you go through the process, then Tim, he actually does all the stuff you need to get to be foster parents too. And so he takes that and you can use that for adoption through him. Okay, and actually use that. So if you do the foster program, he does all the case study, all that stuff is you can do it through him, and then he can give that to the state. And that's something we had talked to him about too, that we were going to foster too. And he was like, well, if you guys do decide that, then all this stuff that you're doing for me, you can give it to the state and we'll be fine with foster. So.
Yeah, we would be really picky. Kids in Spanish,
They asked us. Because what sex is, we don't care what race the baby is. We just want a kid to love and call them around. And he goes, well, I'm glad you said that. Because you said that you wanted to. Yep. He was about time to get one too.
18 I know we're working for DSO, working with those kids.
You see stuff that, or you hear stuff and you see, that's actually what I have to do about that is working with first generation at-risk college kids. It just puts a soft spot in your heart for sure.
Yep. Yeah, we'd be pretty picky. It had to be a baby.
That's what we said under 30 is what we said for us.
Yeah.
And they asked us about, what if it comes out that it's a drug baby, we said that's a case-by-case basis. It's one thing, if we're talking crack or cocaine, then no. I'm not trying to be mean, some of those kids can turn out totally fine, it's
You're
just,
taking on a lot.
huh?
You're taking on a lot when you take those guys. You should know what you're getting long term. And like you said, it's not like it's their fault, but
It's, like I said, keep it turning out, you'll be fine.
right.
It's the fact, oh my gosh, Taste put your freaking hands down. It's not that. No! That's serious stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what we told them. Said, if the mom is on, cool. But if she's on great. Probably not good.
Like I said, the thing you were worried about is the foster route. That biological sibling, things can come to you first. And I have no problem saying no. They can push your hell and want that and say
last in December, I filed June of, well, the year before, so June of 13, or June of 14, and it took a whole year to get my file worked because I was a no-name baby on my birth certificate, my original. So yeah, there's over, that's like 14,000 no-name birth certificates that I filed for every single one of them at the state level, so it's over a year. And then, but got in contact with her 2 days before Christmas, and she turned out great. She's really nice. I actually sent her flowers today. Yeah, there's a word for it.
That's nice.
This is my first birthday, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And she works for an organization called New Hope, and she does mental handicap adults, and they basically rehabilitate them, and they teach them how to count money and do jobs so that they go out in society and get it. And they actually have 10 rooms on their facility that they rent. They pay rent, they actually go back to their paycheck, they just don't know it.
Right.
But they have to give that money up physically, and just stuff like that. So it's really cool. And
I feel like it really.
yeah. And so, and then the biological father on the other hand, it's their story. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. You are right.
I'm trying to look through the screen over here too. Which makes it more complicated.
Yeah, he's been in Vail. He's been in Larned for since 2011. And won't get out until 2020. He's done. But I've never met him. I don't know. I know all I can see is just Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
So, but
We almost did get an emergency foster care license last summer. You're a little, sure. She got her grandma. Little girls, mom and dad. And left. Got a whole bunch of trouble over here, stole grandma's car.
oh my gosh.
To Dallas, high speed chase in Dallas. Ended up, I guess it was too dangerous. Dallas PD called it off. Just destroyed the car. Left it in a different neighborhood somewhere. Stole another car. Ended up in Laredo.
Oh my gosh.
Lived under a bridge. Got picked up, went to jail down there. Dallas did extra. Dallas didn't want anything to do with it. Fucking kidding. Seriously?
They put him in jail and let him go?
So they're living under a bridge in Laredo. Grandma was, all of a sudden she gets a 10-year-old. She was overwhelmed, so she was thinking about foster care. Down to it. We have to foster close to you.
Right there.
We'll do it.
See, those kids turn out good. Yeah, strong grandma, strong leadership of some sort. Really,
The girl will.
yeah.
The
Terrorizer.
Yeah, and he's swimming. But he's in 7th grade. Yeah, I had 7th girl. Yeah, in the Philippines.
That's why we have the highest in pregnancy rate in the state. Right there.
Yeah.
should do it, but it's down for these kids to do.
Right?
Yeah, so, you know, like out there, falling hard, so.
Yeah. I told my parents, if I ever play the lottery, I have to play it so I can win.
I played it one time. I was off by 3 numbers. I got excited pretty quick.
We were pretty close within 2 close during here. I see that, and I mean, I was feeling like, I was buying the old Oceans building. Put indoor soccer fields in there, rock climbing walls, all that kind of stuff. Started up club teams, so I actually had teams to play, travel around.
Shoot. I think it'd be good for the middle school, possibly go club team.
They need to. I played on one.
Yeah, the team.
We practiced in, I was one of 2 Mark City kids on it. Practiced up in Linfield, Southwestern Coast.
Oh, okay.
We played in Wichita. There's tournaments on weekends in Dallas, St. Louis. All over the place.
We, I go from Chicago, and she's on one bed. We play tournaments all over, Capitals Cup, all that stuff. There's 7 fouls.
Let us know how we're watching this out.
I'll say this, so far we've been incredibly smooth, very happy. The only thing is, I wish he would give us some type of update, but he's like, I don't wanna call you and you see my phone number and get all too excited and stuff, so he's like, I don't call until I have the call for you. So,
Shoot me an email that says update.
like, update blank, like at least I know you know, you're thinking about me.
Right.
Has this happened?
I haven't seen it. Yeah, yeah.
But we've really enjoyed working with him. The cool thing with him is what we wanted in somebody when we were adopting. He's like, he was telling us that the state comes and audits him and looks at this stuff for adoption and his licensing and stuff, and they're like, you do know that you can charge like 3 times this amount. He's like, why? They're the ones that are taking this kid off these parents. Like, why should I charge him on the way? So his beliefs are completely different than capital adoption agencies. And so it's been really nice. And then everybody we deal with, like the volunteers and stuff, been really nice. And the reason everything's so cheap, and it's not about cheap for us. I mean, we could afford $25,000 if I wanted to, but
Right.
But the thing that really made us feel nice is that the members, that like the lawyers and those type of things, the lady that does the house inspection for $500 and one night's for $2,000. They're donating a lot of their time back to this organization.
Right.
The other thing that's really cool is he has a full-time nurse on staff, like she's salaried. And they require the birth moms to take the nutrition, like they have to take a nutrition course, they have to take all their prenatal vitamins. He also included in his price is included, in most places if they need counseling, they have to pay an additional fee. No, it's included in your whatever 10%. And he does counseling after for them. He also requires all the mothers to have state insurance to adopt through him, so you don't pay out anything except for, he said, the most you'll get is good job, guys. Most you'll pay is what they call the final fee, which is like $400. So, but in most cases, it's not even that. So I mean, a lot of the stuff that they do too, like with him being a licensed person that can do a lot of that, it just made us feel at ease because then, you know, they're getting counseling before, they're getting counseling after, they're either being healthy, at least during pregnancy regardless.
Right.
There's a nurse, free sonograms, free sonograms. So, and the organization is great, so.
My father-in-law works it quite a bit.
Does it? Okay.
Supports it quite a bit.
It's it's a good organization. I really enjoyed working with them. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely shoot them my way. Or any, the biggest things we were worried about was the home inspection.
Right.
Everybody's really worried about that. I was reading all sorts of stuff like, you need to make sure that you put those baby door things on for all your appliances that have liquids and. That was not offsides, dude.
I don't know if he's called his foul on. I didn't see if he said so.
No, I didn't stop it.
He raised his hands, but I can't see. Yeah. For him to get pregnant. She had a chance.
Not worth it at all.
No. Yeah. I couldn't make a choice if they told me, well, your kid's gonna die or your wife's gonna die. Okay. No, take me.
I'll do it instead. I just, yeah.
I'm not gonna take that chance.
It's,
And there's so many kids out there.
that's the thing, man. There's so many kids out there that need a second chance or a better life.
And if we can be big, if we go through now. We can do subtraction now. I need minus 14.
It's the hard part.
Yeah.
Minus 31 plus 45, 76. No, there it goes.
Yeah. That's good, because if I wanted to track it, then it'd make my income. Because I'm technically self-employed,
Okay.
so all of my income, I can just say it's coming from my business, not for me. That's why so many kids get program from me. Heck, can they get a program? I mean, but it's all reported to the business, not to them. He claims his income is zero.
There it is. We're good. That was a temporary brain fart. We're good. they nonprofit though?
Yeah,
Okay.
only in the state of Kansas.
You have to pay yourself though, right? So how do you do that?
So most of mine would just be business expenses. I work from home, so we don't have a mortgage.
Gotcha.
But all my utilities, I can write that off because I work from home.
That's nice.
But
That's true.
I don't have a set office, I work in every room, so I just write off half of all my bills. Phone bills all written off because it's business.
Yeah.
That's my only phone number, I don't have a home phone.
Yeah.
So my portion of the bills is 10%. We bought our car for the business, so that is all written off.
How's that offset? They were not anywhere close to being offset. He was in front of. Oh my gosh. That was a bad call.
Yeah, my whole, all of our car is written off. I appreciate it.
Off the books.
We go on vacation to Colorado every summer.
Yeah.
Go camp out there. I'll talk to the waitress. Say, hey, what are you doing here? This is what I do.
That's like what they're.
Write that
Well,
off.
the farm, like
Oh, yeah.
they're when they drive out here, they pick up at Orchlands, they pick up some cattle feed or something, and they'll write off all their gas
Yep,
for the farm bill because they bring the truck out,
yep,
and that truck is a farm truck,
yep.
and so they write that truck off as a farm credit, and so that was before the rule changed. Now the state law is different.
Right.
Now it's you can only write a certain percentage off, but before they did the year right before that changed, and so they get wrote off. No, that truck was worth $39,000. I got it from Oklahoma City for $29,000, and so they wrote off 129. That's what they do every year because they have to write off a certain amount of money for the farm, or they will get hit with a tax penalty.
Right.
So this year they bought a 1 year they bought a UTV, another year they bought a tractor, 1 year they bought a trailer. And then the first year they bought the truck, and so every year they try to find something that's $10,000 or something to write it off.
Right.
And so I asked my dad, I said, well, very much can you take this off? That's the expense right there.
Basketball.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Then a season ticket holder for 30
Okay. I have a cousin that's, he's a doctor. It's paid up to
Okay.
He and his wife both live in KU. They're seeing $3. Her dad is super young or something. They got their own tailgate. Football game. Reserved for them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
White tent and everything? Yep. Yeah. They, my dad, I mean, it's just for like, for his spot, his sections that
Right.
he can choose from. He donates, it's 10,000 everything each year, and it's 1,500 a person for the season. We have 4, so that's $6,000.
Wow.
So, and we're not by any means, we're on the lower. We're on the lower second, like, here's the end of the first tier.
Nice.
So, so it's not really too horrible. We actually got really good season. We got almost mid-court this year.
Nice.
So, good to go. And that's actually been kind of something that's been nice about working in Impact in Impact is that pretty much as long as I get the job done, I out any time at all.
Right.
Dang, it's so fast. I will say their back line is staying pretty solid.
Yeah.
So we've had over 2 offsides.
Do you ever see anybody take his tickets? I'm sure he has no short list of people.
Well, they like he used to do. They used to like when he was making, still doctor. Hey, that's got keys. It's over the fence. No, it's
There's the cattle gate over there where you can jump over.
Jump.
I'm 42. Shit, one of the kids today. Just around the corner. It's not kind of shit.
all over. He stopped the clock twice. I don't think you realized he did it once.
There's somebody yellow card.
Who?
Number 9. Yeah.
Number 9?
This would be a good
If I can get this penalty kick, or this corner kick, I don't know why I'm nervous. I've been practicing with the guys every week since they got here on August 1st, so he's quick too. Smart. Yes! No, bad touch. Was it 17? Angel, come on, buddy. You got it wide open, man. No, that's clear. That's clear. As long as our back guys can stay strong. Team will be okay, good. You do, you saw it. As long as he doesn't make a mistake. This kid's good. Number 15 is from Plant City.
Yeah.
Diego. He's aggressive. Bryce, dude, you gotta come out faster, man. Woo! It's on. Yes! Woo!
That's good.
That is in the
86.
86 minutes. 6 minutes. That was shoot.
One shoes up here.
This one up here.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Where did he pass it off?
Me too.
Oh no, that was the last play that Angel. Sorry, I'm going backwards. Angel messed up.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. If we would have had number 7 and Leo last year, I'm not keeping our team good. Amazing. It's number 7. He's good. He is really, really, really good.
It's just like he's just a little small for
If he
D1.
if he can get some size, like muscle mass on him, he is small in the standpoint of his tallness.
Right.
But if he gets some muscle mass on him and not be pushed around, he might.
Yes, he's only 5'9".
That's true.
So true, but 5'7". He's faster. Oh, get it out there. It's amazing. That's it.
Oh, he was open. Back on.
Right idea.
Well, I like to be in this predicament because even if they score,
Come on, Noah!
didn't put the clock up. I like to be in this predicament even if they score, we're still up.
Yeah. That's nice to see these kids got a little bit of fight.
Yeah.
Too many times I've seen them down there that don't have to fight. Yeah. I'm more worried about them playing hard. Five, good.
Josh, he's down now. He's already moving. He's got a big. John, you see, that's the thing, man. They just need to let it go. Right, especially when you're in. Yes! Number 7! Hat trick!
That was.
And the 89th minute. 89. Oh, what's more?
It's a good game to come watch.
I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would come see the Coffee this year because they're gonna be solid into it. Yeah, they're really gonna grow into this. Like, they're gonna be solid. And we still have 3 more that come live.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're capable of, but the bench is capable of money. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Come on. Oh, I was gonna say, oh man.
That was fun. That's pretty good. Over the Crux tournament. And Independence always comes up. There you go. Soccer just like, I won't stop the clock. 30 seconds.
Well, he hasn't put up his arm yet. can't stop the clock until they escape the ball. It's not when the ref blows the whistle. Oh my gosh.
I purposefully don't stop.
Oh, you
Started
don't?
it. I'm supposed to. And then I'll let it run. I'm supposed to stop it and make up that time.
Oh, it gets so bad.
That's it. Don't turn around now. That was point. I was just giving away.
Give a little wave. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so final was 4 to 1.
Are you supposed to leave in your